The Ricoh Stadium in the Midlands is once again home to the Champion of Champions tournament. 16 of the best players in the world, each there having won a ranking event in the last 12 months. The 16 are divided into 4 groups, each group playing down to a playoff. Group 4 opened the tournament and Neil Robertson began his campaign with a comfortable 4-0 win over Martin Gould. He'll now face Shaun Murphy, who made hard work of beating Rhian Evans. Evans, 3-0 behind in a race to 4, looked to be down and out. She fought back to draw level though, and the match went to a deciding frame, where Murphy held his nerve to triumph. He'll now face Robertson. Confirmation of the scores from Group 4, Neil Robertson with that 4-0 victory, and then Shaun Murphy's laboured win over Rhian Evans. Those matches were played over the best of 7. Now in the playoff, which is in effect a quarter-final, it's the best of 11. In the opening frame, a mistake by Robertson let Murphy in, who then cleared to take the first. The second saw Murphy pick up where he left off. A break of 98 allowed him to double his lead. This is now the third. Commentary comes from Phil Yates and Stephen Hendry.
Foul. And a miss. Shaun Murphy full. Back.
Shaun Murphy did not move a muscle apart from the tiniest nod of the head, meaning get it back.
I'm surprised he never had a look, because the cue ball in hand is the pink, blue and black are a pretty big target to get snooker behind. Cue ball one end, brown the other.
Foul.
And again, Neil motioning that he thinks the table's not running true. Don't know if he can see both sides of this brown. If he can't, he won't be warned about 3 misses. He wants to play a really thin contact on the brown, because even if he catches it quarter ball, he'll leave the brown to the right middle pocket. Wow.
Foul. And a miss. Shaun Murphy full.
Useful points.
Well, if he misses it one more time, then Shaun will need the brown to win this frame.
Foul. And a miss. Shaun Murphy full.
The thing is, if he thinks it's drifting, he's got to allow for it.
Okay.
As you pointed out though, Stephen, 16 points the difference now in favour of Shaun Murphy. It means only the brown is required to leave Robertson requiring a snooker.
Yeah, which means he doesn't have to play position on the blue here if he takes the pot on. He's refusing it. A little bit surprised. But looks like he's played a good safety.
Playing it like that, had to find the gap between blue and pink, and he did so. Robertson clinging on by his fingertips.
Chance to get the snooker here. Send the brown back up the table. Cue ball in behind the black. And he's played again the more containing safety shot, just making sure he gets the brown safe. Bonus would be the snooker behind the black.
Foul. And a miss. Neil Robertson 7. Back.
Just grazed the black, so 7 points away. What a strange old frame this has been, Stephen.
All right, Neil.
Robertson, we have to remember, has missed 5 pots in this frame, and yet he could still win it.
Foul. And a miss. Neil Robertson 4. Back.
Could be one of those rare frames, Stephen, where we see more than 147 points scored. .33 points given away in fouls, and maybe 33 and counting.
Okay, Neil. Foul. And a miss. Neil Robertson 4.
Something's wrong with that brown. Nobody wants to hit it. Certainly the way the first 2 frames were very, very impressive. This third frame is,
Neil?
wow. It's not the most scintillating end to a frame, but it's just as important as the other ones, where you make centuries and big breaks.
You enjoyed these frames, Stephen. They were your bread and butter. If you believe that, you'll believe anything. What a superb pot that was. Murphy needs 2 more. The one thing I will say about Shaun Murphy, he's well equipped for these lengthy frames now, having spent an awful lot of time recently practicing with Fergal O'Brien. Fergal having been involved in the lengthiest frame in snooker history. A little over 2 hours if you think this one's a lengthy one.
He likes that shot, Neil Robertson. It's not the most positive shot in the world, but he gets the object ball safe. And it's not really, doesn't really create much. He would love to keep the cue ball on that baulk cushion, but doing so, you'd have to play it with screw, and that would mean the blue would. You'd have to put a lot of pace in the shot, and the blue would come in and out of this end of the table. This is not good. This is not good.
Murphy has a clear path to the blue. He needs blue and pink.
5.
Came so close to overcutting that. That's why the cue ball has got away.
Shaun Murphy 5.
Well, he hit that very, very well. Very close to the pot, and the wry smile, because whenever he's missed a pot in this frame, he seems to be sticking it up. And another pocket for Neil Robertson. As I said, this table is very fast, so not straightforward to get nice position on the black here.
Six.
It's been a frame full of mistakes from Neil Robertson, and there was one more left.
Neil Robertson 6.
If he goes 3-0 down, he will be demoralised. Shouldn't be missing those. And 3-0 it is. A frame in which 161 points were scored. And Shaun Murphy marches on halfway to a place in the semi-finals. He leads Neil Robertson by 3 frames to 0.
Welcome back to Coventry and the playoff in Group 4 between Neil Robertson and Shaun Murphy. Murphy has taken the opening 3 frames in this best of 11 match. He's currently at the table. Commentary
4.
comes from Phil Yates and Stephen Hendry.
Great shot that from the green.
5.
Now can go into the bunch from the black, leave himself on that open red to the left corner. Oh, it's gone wrong. I thought we would have played it a bit more pace than that.
12.
I thought we would have hit this with a lot more pace, just to make sure he knocks those reds out the way. It's end of break. Unless there's a red, it goes to right middle. Oh, superb.
13.
Wasn't it just? And with position attached.
The 3 reds to the right, the pink. You know, a little cannon on the middle, one of those. Again. If he was going to play into the meat of the bunch, I thought he would have played with more pace, but
20.
he's left himself hampered again. Has he got a red to left middle? If so, it shouldn't be a problem here. Yeah, he's okay. Little screw back for the black. Did not expect that.
Shaun Murphy 20.
Yes, I'm with you on that one, especially the way things were going. So we can only assume Robertson was surprised, pleasantly surprised.
1. Six. Seven. 12.
Well, he didn't play it, but the bump off the middle pocket jaw has done him a favour.
$13.
I'm loath to say this, given
20.
the way the match has progressed, but this is normally Neil Robertson's wheelhouse, where he feels
21.
most comfortable. Made 84 centuries last season. In the 2013-2014 campaign, he put together 103. What a record. These two actually turned professional in exactly the same year, 1998.
28.
And Robertson has made over 150 centuries more than Murphy. An indication of just what a scorer the Thunder from Down Under can be.
$29.
Well, I mentioned how in the last frame when Neil was in, how important it was for him to try and win the frame in one visit.
35.
It's even more so now. You wouldn't think he could
36.
win from 4-0 down. Okay, it's best of 11, so there's still a 2-frame cushion, but 3-1, he's still very much in this match.
$42. 43. $49. 50.
And let's not forget that Shaun Murphy's not feeling his best, so if Robertson can take this deep into the night,
57.
stamina might become an issue, both in terms of Murphy's concentration and his general well-being.
58.
Here, the black and one more red required.
$65.
Stephen, just what Robertson required this.
Yep, without a doubt, and he'll want to go on and clear the table. And that'll
73.
definitely give him a good positive attitude going towards the second half of this
74.
match. Yeah, we're thinking good things rather than that black he missed in the previous frame to go 2-1. If he clears
80.
the table here, he'll have good thoughts.
81. $86. 88. $91.
He's come to life.
$95.
Starting to cough, Shaun Murphy. Is it psychosomatic? No
Robertson,
century,
95
but
and a
Robertson
frame.
is on the board. The question here as we go to the mid-session interval, can the man from Melbourne come from down under to win the match? We'll find out shortly.
Welcome back to Coventry and the Champion of Champions tournament. It's the playoff from Group 4. Robertson, who at one stage was 3-0 down, has taken the last 2 frames with breaks of 95 and 90. We pick up the action with Robertson at the table, but yet to register a score. Commentary from Clive Everton and Alan McManus.
Yeah, it looks like Nildo can just about get this red to left middle. Yeah, the only thing is, if he was going to play it, he'd only play it if he wasn't leaving another red, which he was doing, so he reneged on it.
Opened the bunch in such a way that he didn't think that he was going to leave anything. Certainly nothing easy. Couple of possibilities here for Murphy, but he better not miss.
I don't know whether he's contemplating the red that's near the green pocket, but the one thing about that red, he could push the red up and down and nestle a cue ball somewhere near the other red that's just off the bulk cushion. There's no double kiss on, so I think that's the shot I'd be playing. This is risky, just trying to shift that red by the right middle. As I said, it was risky, and he's going to pay the price.
Well, it was unpredictable just exactly how that was going to work out.
One. Eight. Nine. $16. 17.
Murphy can see
24.
3 all coming up. There's so many
25.
possible reds left.
Yeah, just looking ahead now. This black puts him 2 in front. It's going to be important that he doesn't take any more than, well, I'd say, 1 bulk colour off the reds that are in the open, if he's going to win the frame at this visit.
32.
Of course, I'm talking about the red that's near the right cushion. That's going to be the stumbling block for Neil. So it's important he stays on blue and pink if he can. May even shift that red off this. No, he didn't have to, so.
33.
Yeah, blue doesn't pass, so it's going to be a bulk colour.
He was playing for pink.
He's just looking at the scoreboard now. 6 in
36.
front, 5 reds sort of in the open, so he needs 30 from those.
I
think he overran his intended position, which I think was pink to left middle. He's on it to the green pocket.
.43. .44.
Yeah, he keeps checking the scoreboard. Actually, being top side of this blue might work in his favour, because I think he's going to have to play for the red he's now looking at off this. With the blue being on its spot, you get nothing to do with the cue ball. So a key shot this, if he gets nice on the red, he should win the frame at this visit. Deciding to leave it, so let's do this little scoreboard check now. 19.
49.
And another 17 off the 3 reds would put him safe.
.50.
That 17 would equate to 2 blues and a brown. That would be sufficient. Just
55.
a heavy contact there, so I'm going to have to play for pink, but that red near the brown will go to the right corner. The key shot is just coming up now on this pink, just off straight on low side of it. That'll do.
56.
It's funny, this little shot he's playing here, I always think you play this as if you're playing just top side of the blue with a cue ball. You see, when he goes down in the shot, the blue's actually in his eye line. So for me, it's actually easier to play this shot almost playing for the blue, if you know what I mean. I think what it does do, it means that you're less liable to overscrew it. Oh, played it lovely. Good shot.
62. $63.
Over the line, barring a snooker.
68. $69. $73. 75.
So after 2 90s in the last 2 frames, the clearance of the colours would
78.
give Robertson a century. 100.
$82. 87. 93. Neil Robertson 100 in the frame.
Neil Robertson is 3-0 down, but largely through breaks of 95, 90 and 100. He has equalised at 3-all.
Welcome back to the Champion of Champions tournament. This is the playoff in Group 4, featuring Neil Robertson and Shaun Murphy. Robertson has fought his way back from 3-0 down. The two have matched each other, though, evenly over the last 4 frames to force the tie into a deciding frame. Murphy is at the table, currently trailing Robertson by 39. Commentary from Clive Everton and Alan McManus.
Foul. The miss.
It's not a bad choice, that. All right, it's a foul, but
Neil Robertson
he's thinking, I'll have one go at it, I might even have a second go at it. Of course, he'd be warned then, but then he would play the red, the push up and down at the third time of asking. It's worth having another shot at this, as long as he doesn't thick it.
That far out. Have you got it there, Desi? Just show me how far off the cushion it was, please. I know the line.
Paul Collier requesting some help from the television match official.
Which way? That way. Okay.
Same again. Oh, that's a super shot. That's as good a shot as he's played tonight, Shaun Murphy. That was brilliant. Neil playing the same shot.
Foul. Shaun Murphy full.
Mud's too thick, and from the balk line, Murphy has a possible red to right corner. A lot of pressure on that, but he couldn't really have asked for a better chance at this stage.
1.
Good, solid, straightish pot from Robertson. 40 in front. Blue offers a better angle than pink for position. Flirted with the middle pocket though.
Six. Seven.
Clear-cut chance to clinch the semi-final place. Oh, what was that?
Neil Robertson, 7.
It didn't look like a kick, but he hit it much too straight. So it's an unexpected chance for Murphy to rescue the match from the jaws of defeat.
Eight.
The red won't go past the black. So all round, not the best positional shot from Murphy.
Nine.
His potting ability keeps him going though.
He's going to need a Sunday best to get back down for the Reds off this shot. Spin. No, he didn't play it. He's played for the mid-range red. He's not on it nicely. He's on it in a fashion, but
13.
probably, especially with the rest, I'd say a shade odds against him potting this.
Shaun Murphy, 13.
The red runs safe, the other reds are safe, but Murphy still trails by 33.
He's actually hoping to jaw this, and well, I thought he was going to play the deep screw. I was going to say maybe jaw it and go across and spring the other red into play, but went full-blooded at it. I suppose Only Reddy could play was Reddy could leave the one he was playing. But it was huge odds against to knock that in, especially at this stage. Holding all the aces then is Robbo. 33-point advantage. Just needs 2 reds with high value colours, so he can play the waiting game for a few shots. He's not really under massive duress regardless of which shot he plays, so he I feel like he can take a little risk just because of the lay of the land. The green's safe, couple of reds. Worth a pop at this.
One.
Excellent pot. Smack on the pink. That little flick
7.
made that red much more difficult. If the cue ball had come past it, it would have been an altogether better proposition, the right corner. .40 in front. 3 reds left, so the red and the colour would see him home, barring snookers. Robertson hasn't been very reliable with the rest this evening, but there was nothing wrong with that one. Pink puts him 47 in front, with only 43 left. No need to play position from this red.
15.
So that, I believe, was the winning shot.
Neil Robertson, 15.
Murphy plays on, but it's surely in a losing cause. He led 3-0. Robertson equalised at 3-all, again at 4-all, again at 5-all. The only time Robertson has been in front is the most important time. He's won the deciding frame.
1.
Murphy has played 18 frames today, which is a lot for anyone.
7.
Let alone if you're feeling 1 degree under, as he's reported to be.
9. Neil Robertson, 9.
And that is it. A great recovery from 3-0 down by Neil Robertson. Again, he was the odd frame behind on 3 more occasions, but he leaves the arena the winner by 6 frames to 5.
Robertson from 3-0 down turned this match around and now progresses to the semi-final of the 2019 ManBetX Champion of Champions.